For the last few days, I'm just having a very bad cough. So today I'll be, I may only speak. If at all possible, I will sing. But then now, since we have practically taken many topics on Mirabad and Guruprasad and in the presence of Meher Baba, but then there are, we are going little wider subject involving some of the Baba centers in India, especially the centers in northern India. That is called Hamirpur. Now that this Hamirpur district is very known because it is that district which had invited Baba during Baba's immediately after Baba's new life, and Baba had entered into a sort of a fiery free life and all that. So during the period of fiery free life, Baba had paid visit to both Andhra and Hamirpur. So Hamirpur is a wide, quite a what we say is quite a big, the whole district. Hamirpur is a district place, and there are many villages. Practically every village knows about Mir Baba. At least every village have heard about Mir Baba, and Baba had visited all these places. Now the main they hold a very mela on a very big scale once in a year. That is in the month of November or so, starting from say 17, 18 November and going on for about 15 days. It is not at one place, it is at different places. The first place where it starts is Meherpuri. That is called Meherpuri. It is the capital of sort of a district place. And Hamirpur is a city, big city, not big, not very big city like Delhi and Mumbai, not that much big, but it's a sufficient, quite a good big city. And there is a very big center which has been created by our dear Pukar. Pukar was a main person who, with the help of a person from a Baba lover from Mumbai, his name was Gulab Das Panchwal. Both of them labored very hard for a couple of years to collect funds and then erect such a big building for the center. The center is in very large area. They had purchased a very large area, out of which some of the portions were given, plots were given for Baba lovers to create their houses. It serves two purposes. That it is also, I mean, a caretaking families of the main building. And the main building is right in the middle, a very huge building with one floor. On the first floor, there are rooms for people coming out stations for staying. And all that toilets and bathroom, they are on the ground floor. They are not attached to the building, but they are away. They are little away from this main building. In the main building, the first floor is for people to stay, and then in the ground floor, Right in the middle of that hall, there is Baba's sitting statue. It's very good statue, and a spacious area around where the people conduct programs, and anyone coming from outstation during the Mela time, lot of people gather there, and they have different programs. So this one of the common feature of this in the all these places wherever the programs have been held, they are taking out procession, and many people join the procession, shouting Mere Baba Jaikar, and then dancing and so many items, playing horses. They make that horses dance on the music. It's a beautiful sight to see. And also they what they call it is the gari, the strong young boys. They make a round and then they start. They sing and dance. All this it is new for the outsiders, and they are conducting very nicely. In the early days, the procession used to be we have witnessed that the procession on the that hathi elephants procession on the elephants. The first year when we had visited in the year 1960, the chief guest was the chief of the Sanskrit department of the Deccan College where Baba had studied in Pune. He was the chief person of that Sanskrit branch, and a very nice person. So he was the chief guest. On Baba's choice, he was sent as the chief guest, and he was made to sit on that elephant. It was a it was a scene to watch, and we all would walk along with this camel, and it will take around the whole village, whole city, and then end at the place where it started. It will start from the center and then take you around. A very energetic people and very enthusiastic people. They used to join this procession, and we had it was a novel experience of all of us because we have never seen this sort of a celebration in any other part of the city. Then after the program at Hamirpur, that Meherpuri, it takes 3 days. Actual program is on 2 days, and the third day is for departure to the next place. The next place thereafter is a place named Ingotha. Ingotha is the place where the maternal uncles of Pukar, they have their houses, and there is one another zamindar, the by name Paliwal. He had a very big bungalow, and when Baba visited that place, Baba had stayed in that bungalow. Very devoted person, and we had also fortune to stay in that there after not along with Baba, but much afterwards. And the procession will take through the lanes and by lanes, and many people, many household people, they especially the women, they are not freely coming for the people, before the crowds. But then when Baba's procession comes, they will have their face covered with that cloth, the sari, and they will approach with that plate of arti and do arti, and then again procession will proceed further. That is a very beautiful scene to watch. And according to Mani had described it as a Lord Krishna's time. Madhusudan had composed one song, Aye Re, Aye Gokul ki fir se Savariya. The, the beloved of Gokul has come back in this world today, and that is Meher Baba. And as the procession goes on with its gopis and gopis, as that as during the time of Lord Krishna, the same scenery she was experiencing when Baba had visited that place, and along with Baba, the ladies Mandali was also there. So that scene she used to very many times she used to speak to people. It was a it was a procession to watch. After this, in Gotha, there is one place named Mahuda. Maudaha. Maudaha is the name. It is a small township, and I'm going to tell one of the incidents which has taken place there. Very important incident. What had happened is that place is not very big and not very small. It is township, and many Babalors live there. There is a educational institute run by Hindus, and also another institute run by Mohammedans. Now there are many Hindus who are Baba lovers, and when Baba visited that place, they requested Baba to visit their institute, educational institute, and Baba agreed. Now the news spread throughout the town, and the Mohammedans also thought that they should take this opportunity to invite Meher Baba to their institute. And they approached Meher Baba with a request that after the Baba's visit to Hindu institute, the Baba should come and visit the Mohammedan institute also.
No sound. No sound.
Sorry. So the condition was Baba wanted young boys around the age of 14, and Baba would wash their feet and bow down, put his head on their feet, and then give his prasad. On that condition, if they are prepared with this arrangement, then Baba said that I will visit your place. And the people, the staff members of that institute, they agreed for this arrangement, and then Baba went and visited that place. Now the boys were brought to Baba. They were made to stand in a queue. There was a platform on which a boy was supposed to stand, and Baba would wash his feet and put his head on his feet. That was the whole program was to take place. And Baba is sitting on a chair. That platform is raised there. First boy comes and stands there. Baba, with the help of one of the Mandali, Baba pours water on his feet. He washes his feet, and the moment he was about to put his head, that boy, he withdrew his feet from there. And that has upset Baba so much. Baba was very much disturbed. Baba was very much unhappy about this incident. That what was said, that Baba's bowing down has a great significance. It is not as simple as bowing down and giving some prasad. That bowing down, it has an effect which goes down below, up to the last end of that whole earth. Depths we call. And Baba said, my heart is broken and I am going to cancel the whole program, whole future program. He was so much upset. He, doing other, without waiting there for other boys to come, he left there and came out and walked away from that town. He went on the outskirts and sat under a tree in a very bad mood. Baba has really lost his mood because whatever he had planned out spiritually, what work he was doing spiritual, that we cannot fathom. But then a big hurdle had been created in between, and that had upset Baba so much that he cancelled all the future programs in Hamirpur. And he said that I am going back to Mehrabad now. Now we can imagine what the organizers of the whole trip of Meher Baba, they must have felt about it. They were so much actually weeping, and they came, and Baba was sitting in that under a tree. They came and begged before Baba, Baba. We never thought that such thing will ever happen, but then it has happened, and we also feel very sorry about it. But then please do mercy on us, that not do not cancel the further programs. After much persuasion, Baba agreed on one condition, and that condition was the next program of Maher Baba was at Merastana, where there is a small hillock. On that hillock, there is the Baba's jhopdi or hut, and that was to be visited by Baba as per his regular program. But then this happened in between, and Baba agreed on one condition to resume his further programs. That condition was that if they arrange 14 boys of 14 age of 14 boys, and Baba will do the whole program that was planned to be done at Mahoda. Baba would do that at Merastana, up the hill. The people, they promise that Baba, everything will be arranged, but don't cancel further program, please. And then Baba was taken in a car, and that car proceeded towards Merastana. a message was already sent, and then the people at Meratana, they had arranged for young boys of 14 years of age. On the way, when they were going in car, on the way, Baba spotted one boy who was walking by the side of the road. Baba asked the driver to stop the car. He looked at the boy, then he asked the boy to come and sit by his side in the car. He took the boy in the car. People were a little bit surprised about the gesture of Baba. But then that boy was also taken along with Baba. They went and reached Merasthana at the program of Baba washing the feet of 14 boys. 14 boys. In fact, one boy was falling short. They could arrange because that condition of age was also there. So that condition was to be fulfilled. And for that matter, one boy was falling short. And that boy, which was taken by Baba in his car, his addition fulfilled the whole condition. And so Baba had that program of washing the feet of these 14 boys, putting his aid on their feet and giving prasad. And Baba was then happy about the whole thing, and he resumed the further progress. Now this Merasthana, after this Merasthana, the next big place is Nauranga. Now, as I told that Meherpuri is the place which has been constructed or organized the whole creation of the center by Pukara, along with the help of other people. But he was the chief person who was very much ambitious about building such a center in Hamirpur. Hamirpur is a township. And then Merasthana, Merasthana, it doesn't have a center or a constructed center as such. Only that hillock is there, and they had created one hut according to Baba's instructions. Baba stayed there overnight. In fact, Baba has twice visited Hamirpur district. He has twice visited Andhra also. He has twice visited Hamirpur also. So in Hamirpur, I'm sorry, this place of Merasthana is the native town of Keshav Babu Nigam. His family, Keshav Babu Nigam's family, were living there. And all his brothers and cousins, they were have their own properties, own houses. And this is small township, small place. Now it has been developed very much because uh, some of the people who were very much interested in developing this particular place. It was it was in a very backward state, not having any of these amenities, any arrangement for staying, any arrangement for baths and latrines and all that. No arrangement was there. But then some of the people, one person by name Gopi, he has put all his efforts to build a hostel in the name of Mera. And now the people they can they can stay there overnight. At whatever days they want to stay, the arrangement can be made for their stay. Otherwise, even when we had visited in the year 1960 or 61, I think. So that time there was no arrangement for the stay of the people. We were accommodated in somebody's houses and with the minimum amenities. There were not no proper toilets, there were no proper bathrooms, there were no proper dining rooms and nothing of that sort. It was simply a very small village and village life. But because Baba Baba's love for Keshav Babu Nigam was a special love, and Keshav Babu's love for Mir Baba was also a special. Baba had visited that place. Now I won't describe how what had happened there, but the publicly Baba had declared himself to the avatar. That is the understanding of all the people that has been news have reached all over the world that Baba has declared himself to be the avatar of the age at that place at Merathana. Now, as I understand, even before that, even Baba's declaring that when we came in Baba's contact in the 1949 or 48, 49, we knew Meher Baba as the avatar of the age. And that conviction was given by none but Dr. Ghani. Dr. Ghani has used the word Sahib Zama, this the spiritual authority of this time, of the present time, the avatar of this age, that is Sahib Zama. And Dr. Ghani used to say that Mir Baba is the advent of God on this earth of the present time. That was much before that Dr. Ghani had given us the understanding. And also recently I read that somewhere, I don't remember where that, but then Baba himself had told the people, Baba himself had told the world, I am the avatar of this age of the present time. Before few people, few of his followers, Baba had said that. Of course, Upasni Maharaj also has declared Meher Baba to be the avatar. And he has said to the family of Adiki Rani that Meher Baba is your Zoroaster. So there was this declaration of Meher Baba at this Merathana has come much after. And people claim that it was publicly declared. Yes, that can be accepted. It was publicly declared. The declaration was in these words. Baba spelled out Avatar Meher Baba ki Jai. That was the sentence which Baba had spelled out, and all the people said that Jai. After this Merathana, there is Nauranga. Now, Merathana is much known by the name of Keshav Babu Nigam, Keshav Narayan Nigam. And when we proceed further to Nauranga, Nauranga is a beautiful place, beautiful city. A city, not city, but township. A beautiful township. It has a canal very close to that village. When Baba visited that place, some mischievous people had broken the wall of that canal, and the whole area in the village, all that water had spread, and it was very difficult. It had become very difficult for Baba to enter into that village. But then Baba, on the outskirts, on the out of the village, there was a big tree. Under that tree, Baba gave darshan to the people. And in that memory, the people have created a big platform around that tree. And one program is always held under that tree. Whenever the Mela, during the Mela is a gathering, big gathering, congregation. During the Mela, when the program takes place, one program takes place at that under that tree. In Navaranga, the two people who are responsible for the creation of the whole center is Babu. One is Sidhu Gopal and another is Babu Ram Prasad. Babu Ram Prasad is a prominent name. Sid Gopal has thereafter helped him. What arrangement has been is that there are two sections, two properties very close to each other. They have been divided by a wall. On one side, there is Baba's Merasthana. It is called Merasthana. Baba didn't like it to be called as a temple. It's not a temple, it is Merasthana. Than means place. And there a beautiful statue of Meher Baba, standing statue of Meher Baba, life size statue of Meher Baba is there. In the early times, this statue was so very beautiful that if you stand close to it, you will feel as if Baba is standing near you. It was so very lively statue. In the course of time, the the color worn out and then they have repainted, and that has spoiled the whole appearance of that statue. The color which had given as a shining and very gaudy color, and the whole beauty was lost. In fact, that earlier beauty was lost. Now, on the other side, which belongs to Siddha Gopal, all the arrangement of people staying and arrangement of food, all that is being done there. So these two sections are there. One section was belonging to Baburam Prasad, another section is belonging to Siddhu Gopal. Now I do not know whether anyone from the Baburam Prasad, anyone is there, but then in the family of Siddhu Gopal, there are his grandchildren who are looking after the whole 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 place. Nauranga is a beautiful place, in fact, and the programs also they conduct very nicely. Some of the people, some of the villagers are very poor, and some are quite rich people. Both these sections are there. In this particular in this northern India, many of the places they have the jamindars, people, landowners, very rich people, and all the others are just as the agricultural servants working for the jamindars on the agricultural fields. So this is all that about that whole Hamirpur district. This Nauranga comes under the Rat district. Rat is also a township like Hamirpur. It is also a township, and during early times, we had to get bus up to Rat. Rat also very staunch Baba lovers were there, and from this Rat to Nauranga, there was no proper road. In fact, earlier when we went there, we were carried in tractors and bullock carts, and very at rare times on the back of the elephants also. So that was actually being followed because there is no proper road at all. There was a one engineer who was a Baba lover who thought of building a road from Rat to Nauranga, and he has constructed, and that after that even buses go up to Nauranga. They are not regularly running up to Nauranga, but that arrangement has been made that bus can go up to Nauranga. This is all about this Hamirpur district. In short, I have taken the total total picture of this whole program where the melas are held. Apart from these main places, I told you about this Ingotha. In Ingotha, where after Meherpuri, the next stop is at Ingotha. In this Ingotha, there is a high school, big high school, and whenever these melas took place, then the arrangement for the stay of the pilgrims, it is being made in that high school. The high school is run by the Baba lovers. They are the they are running the high school, and so whenever these melas are there, the couple of days, the schools are giving holidays for the school, and the people are accommodated in that classroom. So all these whole picture, it is a I find some of the people from your side, especially the judge, they must have visited this whole Hamirpur district. It is a very good pilgrimage for Baba lovers to visit these places, and that to during the Mela time. Believe me, the Melas have such a energy, such a happy time for all the Baba lovers coming together and dancing in Baba's name. Even very reserved type of Americans will start dancing. That is such a place. They will make them dance. That is such a place. Very lovely place. Very loving place. People are very loving. Among themselves, the people are very, what should I say, very, at times, if at all they fight with guns only, not simply by fists and kicks, by guns. Anyway, this is the whole picture of this Hamirpur. Usually, usually I find that people from the West or even from Australia, all the Westerners, when they visit India, especially for Baba Samadhi, they do not like to go away from that Samadhi. The days available at their disposal, they will like to remain in Mehrabad only. It's naturally so because they are staying far living far apart from Samadhi, and once in a year, or once in 2 years, or once in 3 years, they get the opportunity to visit. So they don't want to go anywhere else than Mehrabad. I have seen people, but then one can find out sometime, if possible, just visit all these places in Hamirpur and also in Andhra. That gives us a an understanding as to how the people love Meher Baba and how they conduct such big events. All the rich and poor people coming together and urging for the big events in Meher Baba's name. This is a sort of a love giving and love receiving process. When you visit such places, you are reminded of those olden times when Baba must have visited that all these places. So this is for today. Now I will. I am not, much in a condition to sing, but then one of the beautiful songs which Madhusan composed that I like. I would like to give the translation of it, and then, if possible, I will sing it. The song is beautiful. It's a great philosophy that he has conveyed through this song. The original words are, I will, I will say out those words, original words, and then give you the translation. Listen to the translation. It's very beautiful thought that he has uh, given in that song. Kuni sanga ho, this is in Marathi. Kuni sanga ho bhaktanno, कोणी सांगा पुजाऱ्यांनो, देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो. This is the main two lines. He's calling, the poet is calling the priest class of people, the priests, the mullahs, and the pujaris of the mandirs. He's inviting them to say as to who are the people who worship God for the sake of God. Who are the people who worship God for the sake of God? Further, he says, कोणी मागे संपत्ती धन, कोणी संततीचे वरदान, कोणी कीर्ती कोणी मान, ऐसे सौदे करतो, देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो. What he says is, some people, whenever they approach God, some people pray for wealth, money and wealth. Some people pray for children. Some people pray for name and fame. And for all these, they make a bargain with God. Nobody worships God for the sake of God. People worship for all these things, for money, for children, and for name and fame. The next stanza is, just a minute. एक संपदा दुसरे मागे, एक संपदा दुसरे मागे, देवासाठी काही न त्यागी. अनंत जन्मी अनंत इच्छा तृप्त कधीही नसतो. One after another, he keeps on demanding. He keeps on demanding. That demand never ends. He keeps on demanding one after the other. And he is not ready, not willing to renounce anything for the sake of God. He wants everything for himself, not give up anything for the sake of God. That is the mentality of the people. And the poet asks, is there any such a person who worships God for the sake of God? The third stanza is beautiful stanza. The first stanza is Avada Devuni Kohla Magi. Avada Devuni Kohla Magi. देवासाठी काही न त्यागे. फेरे घालण्याच्या बैलापरी अंत दयाला नसतो. It's a beautiful simile that he has given. What he says that in our society, especially the Indian society, people go and bargain with God. They say that, God, please give me a son, and I will offer you some prasad. I will give food to 5 people. He wants much more than what he is ready to give. Comparing to what he receives, he bargains with his very small things to be given to God. And for that matter, he is giving a beautiful simile that Avala Divani Kohla Magi. Avala means a gooseberry. Avala means gooseberry. It is a small fruit of the size of a lemon, small lemon. That's a small size. Gooseberry, he gives gooseberry, and he in turn, he is asking God to give him a bottle gourd. We call it, uh, they call it a kohla. Let me check of the meaning. The word is wax god. Wax god, as compared to gooseberry, the wax god, they demand wax god. Wax god is of a big size. It's just a size of a bottle god, a big one. That is called kohla. So giving a small lemon, in turn he wants that big bottle god. This is a bargain which he makes with the God. And he is not able to renounce anything for the purpose of God. And he is making these bargains. About his bargaining, once it so happened that a person had come to Baba. This is in Guruprasad. And he said to Baba that, Baba, I believe in you as the avatar of this age, an incarnation of God, God coming on this earth, on this earth. I believe that, but at times my mind creates doubts about it. At times my mind creates doubts about it, and I fall in a confusion whether whether what I think that you are the personification of God, whether that is correct or not. So for a perfect conviction, I request you to show me something like that which Krishna had shown to Arjuna on the battlefield. That was called a Vishwarup Darshan, the infinite sight of God. And Arjun was, I mean, he was he was a very he could not look at that sight, and he requested Krishna, no, don't take it back, don't make me see, this is beyond my capacity to look at it. That is, he requested Krishna. So this man is requesting Baba that you show me something of that sort so that I can have a perfect conviction about you. And Baba said, what a bargain. Baba said, what a bargain. I show you something about that sort, and then you accept me as the avatar. It's not a good bargain. So this bargain, it's a man is a habit of in making bargain. He wants a wax god against a small size gooseberry. Now a beautiful expression that and the next stanza is हवे हवे ते कशा समगते मिळता जे तृप्ती नच होते सुख नाही पण दुःखाची देते इच्छे मागे पळतो. Say this is also a beautiful stanza. What he says, we want this and that, and all that is short-lived happiness. All that is going to perish. Ask something for the imperishable happiness. All the short-term happiness doesn't give you a happiness which can remain with you throughout your life and even thereafter. Ask for such a happiness. This ephemeral happiness through wealth, through children, through name and fame, they are short-lived happiness. Don't ask for that. Ask for that happiness which is imperishable, which will remain with you for ages. And the last stanza is का देवाला मागत नाही सर्व सुखी ही ज्याच्या ठाई मधुसूदना या फेऱ्यातुनी तुझला जो सोडवितो देवासाठी देव कोण बसतो. The meaning is, if at all you want to demand anything from God, demand God. Demand God, because all that happiness which you want, it is lying there in His feet. At his feet, you can get all this happiness. And that happiness we can never perish. That you ask for that happiness. And he lastly said that one is God who takes out Madhusudan from the cycle of births and deaths. You ask for him, one who takes you out of the cycle of births and deaths. You ask for that happiness. That is the beautiful composition which Madhusudan has made, and it's a very, what should I say, very eye-opening composition, very apt composition to a human being who keeps such a give and take relation with the God. Now I will sing. I am not sure what I will be able to, but I am trying to sing it. My throat is very bad. कुणी सांग पुजाऱ्यानं देवासाठी देव कोण भजितो देवासाठी देव कोण भजितो देवासाठी देव कोण भजितो कोणी सांगा हो भक्तांना कोणी सांग पुजाऱ्यानं देवासाठी देव कोण भजितो देवासाठी देव कोण भजितो कोणी मागे संपत्ती धन कोणी मागे संपत्ती धन कोणी संततीचे वरदान कोणी संततीचे वरदान कोणी मुक्ती कोणी मान कोणी मुक्ती कोणी मान ऐसे सौदे करतो देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो देवासाठी देव कोण एक संपता दुसरे मागे एक संपता दुसरे मागे कधी न सरते देते दे कधी न सरते हे देते दे अनंत जन्मी अनंत इच्छा अनंत जन्मी अनंत इच्छा तृप्त कधी ना पडतो देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो आवळा देवनी कोणा मागे आवळा देवनी कोणा मागे देवासाठी काही न त्यागे देवासाठी काही न त्यागे फेरे घाण्याच्या बैला परी फेरे घाण्याच्या बैला परी अंत गयाना नसतो देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो हवेत हवे ते कशाच मग ते हवे हवे ते कशाच मग ते मिळता जे तृप्ती नच होते मिळता जे तृप्ती नच होते सुख नाही पण दुःखची देते, सुख नाही पण दुःखची देते, इच्छे मागे पण तो देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो, देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो. का देवाला मागत नाही, का देवाला मागत नाही, सर्व सुखेही ज्याच्या ठाई, सर्व सुखेही ज्याच्या ठाई, मधुसूदना या मधुसूदना या फेऱ्यातून तो तुझला सोडवितो, देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो, देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो. कोणी सांगा हो भक्तानो, कोणी सांगा पुजाऱ्यानो, देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो, देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो, देवासाठी देव कोण भजतो. Sorry for a bad throat. I am suffering from cough. One point I just while singing, in my talk I dropped, that missed my attention. When he said that against that small fruit, he asked for a big fruit, and he gives a simile. In the olden days, all the constructions used to be in a line, and that paste of lime, there was a process in the early days. There used to be a grinder, very thick stone grinder. There used to be circular groove, and the bullocks, they used to turn, take around, take around, take around, and how that material will be ground and make in a thick mass. And instead of cement that we are using nowadays, they used to use that material made out of lime. It was very strong. Even those days, all these constructions were made out of that, using that lime. They are still there. There are big dams which have been used, wherein this lime paste has been used as a filler in between two bricks or two stones. Even the Shivaji's times, the big forts, they have been constructed in that fashion. So the turning or the process of turning, there is a hub, there is a big long wooden rod, and the bull is tied to that, and he turns around that circle, and a big grinder, it moves through that groove, and how that is how that paste is made. So like that, people are moving around their own person, own demands, own wants. They do not go beyond that. When you keep a relation with God, then you move about your own wants, own desires. You do not want to go beyond that. That is the simile he had given, a beautiful simile he had given. Now, this is all for today. And you want me to take Arati?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Adi session we will do.
Yes. Adi Sachetana.
लहर से जिसकी सृष्टि का निर्माण, उसकी दैवी अनंतता का कैसे हो अनुमान। आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन, आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन, नमो ब्रह्म आवो मेहर प्रभु आरती अपनावो, मेहर प्रभु आरती अपनावो, मेहर प्रभु आरती अपनावो। प्रेम दीप में ये जलाओ, प्रेम दीप में ये जलाओ, निबिड़ अंधेरा मिटता पाओ, निबिड़ अंधेरा मिटता पाओ। अपना सब कुछ तुम्हें चढ़ाओ, अपना सब कुछ तुम्हें चढ़ाओ, तुम मुझको सरसाओ, मेहर प्रभु आरती अपनाओ, मेहर प्रभु आरती अपनाओ। जीवन की ये हर सांस है हमारी, जीवन के हर सांस है हमारी, बन जाए प्रभु गति तुम्हारी, बन जाए प्रभु गति तुम्हारी। हे करुणा कर लीलाधारी, हे करुणा कर लीलाधारी, तुम करुणा बरसाओ, मेहर प्रभु आरती अपनाओ, मेहर प्रभु आरती अपनाओ। बने आरती जीवन मेरा, बने आरती जीवन मेरा, आदि अंत का लय हो घेरा, आदि अंत का लय हो घेरा। खुले नयन और दिखे सवेरा, खुले नयन और दिखे सवेरा, तुम मुझे जाओ, मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनाओ, मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनाओ। आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन, आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन, नमो ब्रह्म आवो, मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनाओ, मेरे प्रभु आरती अपना। जय बाबा।
Jai Baba. Let's have
Jai
Baba's Jai. Avatar, Meher Baba.
Baba
बाबा की
Jai.
जय।
Avatar,
अवतार
Meher
मेरे
Baba.
बाबा
ki
की
jai.
जय।
Avatar,
Avatar
अवतार
Baba
मेरे
ki
बाबा
jai.
की
jai.
जय। जय बाबा।
Jai
Jai
Baba.
Baba.
Thank
जय
you so
Pratap
much.
ji. Thank you, Pratap
जय
ji.
बाबा। थैंक यू बाबा।
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
Baba.
Baba.
Thank